Am I really that much to handle? Breaking these niggas down like a camel. You don't really to throw you up.
What's up, guys? It's your girl Brittany, and I'm back with another video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share, all that. Okay, and we are here with episode 8 with 2 Ways with Erica Mena. So yeah, let's get into it. Okay, they finally show us what happened with this whole Aaron busting up the Eliminations Club thing, and it's like, this is what you guys stretched out this promo for 2 episodes for. Like, this dude was here for less than 30 minutes. And y'all, all that happened was he came in, he had a convo with Erica. The convo was shut short because they started going back and forth, and then he left. It's like, I get it, Aaron was the entertainment, the star of the show or whatever, and they had to milk his scenes as much as possible. But it's just like, it wasn't that deep. And it honestly, quite frankly, wasn't that entertaining to me. It's like, she tried to get him to admit that she wasn't a racist because, you know, she got black kids. And she tried to get him to admit other things, and he was just like, oh, I came here to say what I had to say. And it went left when she was just like, in all the names that you called me, he was just like, oh no, we gonna stop right there. You're not about to tarnish my name. I didn't call you any names. And I was trying to think, I really don't remember him calling her like out her name or anything like that. I know on the internet he was bashing her, but face to face, it's like, I'm not sure what he called her unless we didn't hear it. So it's just like, after he left, it was just like, okay, like. So Erica gets back to eliminations and everyone's pissed because they really do feel like, yo, you left to go talk to this man. How much camera time are you gonna give him? But it's like, do y'all not realize y'all are on the show? Y'all are really not that. No lie, no tea and no shade, but the rest of y'all, like 90% of y'all aren't that entertaining to carry the show without any BS. So it's like, she had no choice but to run after the entertainment because she wasn't gonna do it. I'm pretty sure somebody was in her head like, girl, if you won't go talk to that man so he can go off and we can get our footage of the day. But yeah, she BS's and tells them like, yeah, I just wanted to talk to him because, you know, I had to clear some things up. But then she ends up cutting elimination short, so it's just like, as soon as the man came in, you should have just been like, okay, yeah, y'all, we're done for the night, instead of having them wait 30 more minutes for you to kick him out and then tell us we can go to sleep. So the next day, Erica joins everyone for breakfast, and during breakfast, she pulls like everyone for chats one-on-one. First, she talks to Smokey Robinson. However, inside, Gangsta Bae, Mr. Thang, Closet Free, and Cat Dog are getting into it because apparently Mr. Thang and Cat Dog were going around saying Gangsta Bae is a cult leader and that Closet Freak is kind of like her minion or follower or whatever. And they just get into it like that, and it was just kind of like, okay. But let me say something. Let me just say this. Cat Dog is the other big personality in the house. However, it just seems like Aaron's crash outs were more authentic. Like, it was him. Like, you could tell, like, you can tell that Cat Dog is just, like she said, like, she's doing it for the drama and to have something going on in the house. And that's the thing that kind of loses me. If she just so happened to have beef with Gangsta Bae and she just like, oh, blah blah blah, cult leader, just talking shit, then that's like, okay. But for you to just get bored out of nowhere and be like, oh, you're a cult leader, just to make up drama in the house, it's just kind of like a, what are you doing? Like, because everybody's just like, oh, we supposed to be here for Erica, we supposed to be here for Erica, but shit, it seemed like, oh, y'all just here, y'all not here for Erica. It's just like, shoot, like what? Then Erica comes in to grab Miss Thang, and then when they talk, he basically just like, he feels like he's not given a chance because of, you know, his mannerisms or whatnot. And it's just like, y'all, at this point, like I said, for the past 50 million recaps, I'm so tired of this whole Mr. Thang and his sexuality thing. I really do feel like if Erica really feels like this man likes men, then she just need to send his ass home. Like, you keep sitting here trying to dig deep just so you can find out the truth. It's like you not even trying to figure out if you like the dude, because you sit here trying to figure out if he like boys or not. You like, so it's just like, just send the man home. And the thing is, if Mr. Thang, if he's not 100% gay and he's actually actually bisexual, he just needs to tell them that, because the fact that he's just like on some, oh, I'm not gay, I'm not gay, I'm not gay, I'm not gay thing, it's just like, bro, like, I don't even know what to tell you. Then Erica pulls Cat Dog outside for a chat. You know, they have a cute little moment. Cat Dog expresses like her background to her, and you know, they have a cute little moment. Then she talks to Migos, and she expresses her concerns to Migos about, you know, her with Selena, you know, her, you know, flirting with people. But y'all, I can't stand Migos. She always try to act so nonchalant about this. She talking about, you know, I support women and all things like that. It's just like, girl, just say you flirting with them. Like, stop trying to act like you not flirting with these girls. And then inside Gangsta Bay, Closet Freak, they're still going back and forth with Cat Dog. They're throwing water on one another. And it's just like, yo, y'all, like, what is going on? Like, this whole drama, fake cult leader storyline is really starting to annoy me, because it's just like, I get it, you don't want to be called a cult leader, but it's just like, at this point, you know, Cat Dog is just starting crap for a juicy storyline, and it's not gonna make sense. So it's just like, just ignore the girl. So then Erica and Selena go on their date, and their date was a whole bunch of nothing, blah, 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 blah. But Erica tells Selena, like, look, I know you don't really like girls and that you're not really trying to be with me and woo woo woo. So instead of you fighting for my love, I just want you to be here to be my spy. And when Selena hears that, she's just like, oh, okay, bet. Like, I don't have to pretend to be on here and, you know, try to do whatever. Like, I can just be messy and not get penalized for it. Like, girl, yes. And my thing is, didn't she tell Pee-wee to do, and somebody else to do the same thing? It's just like, girl, how many spies you gonna have in the house? Like, I'm confused. But nah, Selena is hella happy. She just like, look, now that I don't have to pretend anymore, I can really spill the beans. And she was just like, look, let me tell you this now. I got tea on Goldilocks. She said Goldilocks be up all night arguing with some girl on the phone. She was telling the girl that she not really here for you and woo woo woo. And then she also spilled the beans that she slept with PB before. She didn't tell us how it was, but it's like, I'm pretty sure he beat that P. So it's just like, I wish she would have gone into details. It's just like, damn, Selena, how you gonna drop the bomb on us like that and not go into detail? Like, I was upset. But y'all, a funny scene in this whole episode was Goldilocks, Seven, Pee-wee, and Migos were sitting down talking, and it seemed like Migos and Goldilocks was sitting down gossiping about whatever, and Seven and Pee-wee was just looking at them hitting, and they was just like, Migos just like, how y'all feel about the Pied Piper thing? How y'all feel about Master Chief? She was wildin', she was drunk, and Goldilocks was just like, hell yeah, bro, you know, they was wildin', I ain't mad at it, and woo woo woo. But Pee-wee was in his confessional like, look, y'all worried about the wrong thing. She said, and I was just like, y'all really thought y'all was about to sit down and have some tea with Seven and Pee-wee, but they sit here and they just like, y'all blowing our high. But y'all, tell me why Gangsta Bae, Miss Thang, and Master Cheeks are talking, and Mr. Thang talking about he falling in love with Erica. And what? My thing is, how are you falling in love with a girl that's been giving you crap this whole time you were here? This girl been questioning if you like her, if you even like women. She's been having you do weird ass crap, and you talking about you falling in love with her? So then her male BFF Poppy finally shows up because he sent flowers earlier. So they were trying to figure out who this Poppy person was. And it turns out it's her male best friend. So Poppy comes in and you know he gets introduced to everyone down the line and woo woo woo. And as he gets introduced to Mr. Thang, they tell him, I don't know why this was relevant, that he was a virgin. And when Prince Poppy, whatever his name was, what were they calling him? Prince Poppy? I can't remember which one, and I honestly don't feel like going back to find out. So Prince Poppy, he's sitting here and he kind of gets back and forth with Mr. Thang because he tells him like, oh, you a virgin, that's not gonna work because, you know, my best friend, you know, she a freak, she be in there, she be, and it was just like, what? And Mr. Thang was low-key like, how do you know? And he was just like, well, we talk every day and woo woo woo. And then y'all, no tea, Definitely no shade, but I thought Poppy Prince was kind of, you know, too. So he was sitting here trying to go off on Mr. Thing. I was just like, oh, I thought you was in the closet just like him, boy. You know, even with him, but you know, he said he slept with Selena, and I was just like, oh, you know, never mind. So then we finally get to whatever freaky ASS activity Erica has them do today. But this time, she's just asking them questions. Wow, how bad could it be? First, Goldilocks goes, and she asks Goldilocks who would she pick for a poly relationship, and she says Gangsta Bae. And honestly, that was a good choice, because I also find Gangsta Bae very, very sexy. Then Selena's just like, oh, so it's not going to be the girl that you be up all night talking to on the phone. So then Goldilocks and Selena go back and forth for a little bit, but Goldilocks says she ain't worried about Selena. She says she been here before and woo woo woo, and I can tell that Goldilocks been here before. She looked like she be getting back and forth with her girlfriends because she ain't crap, no lie. So and it looked like she wasn't worried about Selena. So Selena thought she was doing all this intimidation, but Smokey was not worried about her. But then Erica and them, they believed Selena over Smokey. And no lie, I believe Selena over Smokey too, because no lie, it looked like Goldilocks ain't crap. Like, I'm gonna be honest. Then y'all, as Gangsta Bae was doing her challenge, Migos tried so hard not to look like. Then when it was Golden Ticket's turn, y'all, Golden Ticket and Cassie, they just need to run away together and go be together. Cause they was, you know, as he was taking off his clothes for Erica, he was really doing it for Cassie, and she was loving every second of it. Then Pee-wee kisses Erica in some spots, and then Closet Freak turns around and follows up and kisses her in those similar spots, which low-key to me is kind of nasty, but I digress. But when Closet Freak was doing her, she kind of surprised me. She was hella aggressive. Like, I thought she was gonna be soft and sentimental, but she was hella aggressive. I was kind of like, oh, okay, it was low-key giving Deacon. When it was Pee-Pee's turn, he admitted to slutting out Selena, and everybody was just kind of like, he said he hit her with that bring it around town, and I was just like, oh my gosh. When it was Migos' turn, her challenge was to give Erica a few little hits from the back, and they were so weak. But you know, we saw Migos was kind of buzzed a few scenes before. She talked about she was tired, but it was just like, girl, no lie, your back shots was kind of weak. Then they make Mr. Thing do some weird thing where he's licking Erica, but looking at someone else moaning, and no lie, I was pretty uncomfortable. I had to mute that scene and kind of fast forward it because I was just like, this is pretty weird. So right after Mr. Thing is done, Erica's just like, you know what, look, we didn't have eliminations yesterday, so I'm about to eliminate 2 people right now. Golden Ticket, Migos, out of here. And everybody was just like, yo, no lie. I saw the Golden Ticket elimination coming because she has been, you know, saying that he's been boring, and it doesn't really seem like she really been paying attention to him. And then, like I said, he giving all his attention to Cassie. So it's like he ain't even worried about her. So he left. He said he had a smile on his face, and it was just like, damn, bye Golden Ticket. But Migos on the other hand, because Migos thought she was in there. She didn't think her boo was gonna let her go, and I was just like, damn, not Migos, not Yanni, but yeah, shoot, it's like maybe the girl got too cocky. But Erica's sitting here talking about red flags. It's just like, girl, no lie, everybody in this room got red flags, but it's just like, if you gonna eliminate Migos of all people, you might as well just kick everybody else with you and just walked away with Mr. Thing, like, you know. But I was crying at Mr. Thing talking about, bye, you thought you was gonna leave, you thought I was gonna leave before you, I hope you got a place to stay. But yeah, y'all, seem like next week, Mr. Thing and Poppy, Prince, whoever, Erica, Mel, best friend, gonna get into it for some reason. And yeah, I can't wait to see that. So when y'all see it, I'ma see it. And I'm gonna be back on here talking about it again because we're gonna check me. So in the meantime, just make sure that y'all like, comment, subscribe, share, all that.